Hello, hello, testing, hello, testing, testing, testing. If everything is working. Hey, Saket, how are you? Just checking if everyone was notified on Discord. The stream link. Just a second. Okay. Which keys? Oh, those keys. Those keys are like how I connect the stream with OBS. So I just notified everyone on. Oh, this keyboard is a really old and very bad keyboard, man. It's I think it was gigabytes K83. Yeah, it's an obsolete keyboard, but it still works, so I'm still using it. Hey Rohan, how are you, bro? Long time. I wanted to call you for so many days, but I'm just not able to find time. So I today got some time on the weekend, so I thought why not try coming online, even if it's for a short while. Hey DDSG, how are you, man? Hey Aditya, इतनी खुशी. Hey pro. Yeah, it's very loud, Saket. Yes, Vibhor, it's a pretty good watch. Like for 9K, 10K, it's a no-brainer. I I bought it. I bought one myself for 12K, I think 12 and a half, and it's an excellent watch. Yeah, man. I know Rohan. I know how is it is going for you. So yeah, I totally forgot how to go live. Yeah, this is how my life is, Aditya. If I get some time, I'll try to. Setting all of this up took half an hour at least because all of my settings and everything from the last time, all of them went away somewhere. I'm just gonna quickly put a story on my Twitter, no, Instagram and Twitter also, so that if anyone else is interested in joining, they can. Okay, Instagram done. Just let me put a quick post on Instagram too. Oh, Twitter done. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm pretty tired, but if I'm not looking tired, then it's good. Just a second, huh? Thank you. Just a second, guys. So this is just a quick short uh, live session because I don't know when will my newly born daughter will wake up. Yes, I'm a dad. Last time I was not a dad, and now I'm a father. Sudden, yeah, that escalated quickly, but it actually took a long time. I mean, between this live session and the previous one, show the video I posted in hardware software showing Windows 11 bug. How the certain plan for live upgrading or waiting for AMD cards? Who me, Saket? Uh, I actually I actually didn't like the 4080 series. The one which I could have afforded. I saw their prices and they were absurd, so have uh I have no plans to upgrade right now. Maybe in the future when I see them sell at a fair price, then maybe I'll think about it. Right now I have 3080 Ti and it's more than enough for me. So maybe in the future, but no immediate plans. By the way, for some reason, OnePlus 8 Pro is still available to buy on OnePlus Store. So those who want to buy the last good OP phones, yeah, 8 Pro is a really good phone. One of my friend still uses it and he still loves it. Oh, actually, Aditya, I couldn't edit after I posted that message on Discord. Uh, 2 hours after that, I went out for a short roaming session to make Anya see the world around me. So yeah, uh, we were there for a very short time, but yeah, all of that, doing all those arrangements and everything, and then coming back and then uh, feeding her. My wife feeds her, and then putting her to bed and all. Oh man, it's a long process, especially when you are a nuclear family. Hey Sake, thank you, man, thank you. Lol, I could have put it with na paisa that sweet. Went to park. No, a small park, a small mall. Yeah, it's Monday fatigue is 7 days for me, man. 7 days a week. So yeah, guys, who is there anyone who is planning to upgrade their laptop or their PC or components of their PC, or if anyone has any plans to uh, buy anything pretty soon in the near future, you can share that in the chat. Nice. Why? Why can't you play Ragnarok? Well, Projwal actually it is a way longer process because when you build a system, you have to build it once and then maybe disassemble it once. But the processes I'm going through these days is seems like they are on an infinite loop. So yeah, oh, it's pretty tough, man. But excellent, excellent experience. Loving this new humane experience humans are supposed to have. So yeah. Hello, hello, YKR. No, man, no, Aditya, I'm still the same weight, man. 86, 87, 88. But I've started doing yoga, which I haven't done today, but not a long session, hardly 15, 20 minutes. Hey, bro, how are you? Cyber Tech Talk, 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 Tech Talk. How are you, bro? Long time. Any value for money pre-bills? No, man. I honestly don't know, but there are some vendors like SMC. That's the one I know in Delhi, and then the MVP. They do list a different pricing, but when you try to purchase from them, and if you try to negotiate a little, they do give you some good, decent discounts. 107 kgs here. Yeah, man. That's not your weight. That's your love for food. Yeah, Aditya, if I just like, if me and Projwal just whistle too loud, we can blow you away, man. You're that light. Projwal isn't heavy, but I am just like trying to make a lame pun. Yeah, Rohan, yeah, 9 Pro is also a good phone, man. 8 Pros and 9 Pros are good phones. Yeah, man, it's 13 Gen is killing it, but yeah, of course you need to pay a little more power bill. But if someone is in the race of getting the maximum performance from their chipsets, then I think like if you need the maximum performance, you need to burn more cash on your power bill. So yeah, I think it's fine. Aditya is really missing his home food, I guess. Yeah, man. Like all of my previous AIOs and air cooler tests are so dead right now because with these 12 gen, 13 gen, and the new Ryzen's, the way they produce heat is totally different. So I was thinking of upgrading to either one of them because I can't afford to buy both of them and see one of them sit idle and feel the pain. So yeah, I might upgrade to, I'm not sure at this moment, the 13700K, which is basically a 12900K in terms of performance. But at least with that, I'll be able to test a lot of AIOs and air cools in the future because I will have the flexibility to push the power consumption on them. No one's trying to justify spending on his OnePlus. Yeah, man, that's a typical Aditya comment. But also you get free heating with 13 gen. Yes, free heating for winters. So if Rohan, if you plan to buy the 13 gen, do shift to Delhi or somewhere. It's about to get chilly here. Yeah, with it. So two of my videos will probably come this week, and after that I will start working on the Moondrop choose and this mesh chair which I am sitting on right now. So about maximum 2 weeks or even less than that. Let's see. Yeah, YKR, all of them are more or less the same. Uh, I've seen people face some issue or the another or other with any of these brands. Uh, I've not heard good stories about ASRock, but I'm honestly not sure how their service is currently. Maybe they have improved it, maybe they are still the same. So Asus, MSI, Gigabyte, just find a good deal on a motherboard and just check if one of these brands have the nearest service station to your place. But it's very unlucky that a motherboard will die very soon because by default they are supposed to run for at least 3 years. But yeah, some motherboards are not queued properly, so they might get an issue. So if you know of a brand whose service center is quite accessible to you, go with them. And if you find ASRock, just check how their current service quality is for the customer support. 39 and it sold for 52K after 2 months of release, and if I'm not wrong. I don't know. I didn't check its price ever because at that time I didn't even like the idea of owning a 12900K for the amount of heat it produces. But with the new generation launches, more power consumption and more heat is the new norm. Yeah, if someone does plan to get on the DDR5 bandwagon, then yeah, the AM5 platform uh, might cost more right now, but in the long run, it might run the longest as compared to Intel. But yeah, they will have a hard time selling it here for sure because DDR5 RAM prices and the motherboards, man, those X670 motherboards, they are pricey as hell. The Tough series motherboard, which used to cost around 18, 19, 20K, is now 30K, 28K of no good reason. Like there are many reasons, but and yeah, PCs, the race for having a good PC, desktop PC at home is going to get more expensive this year. 6 gigahertz, all cores. Yeah, man. You would need some serious cooling for that though. Like you won't be able to afford turning off your AC if you are playing a game which is heavily CPU dependent. Even for the GPUs, man, like you need cooling, you need special cooling because all of these Western YouTubers and reviewers, when they test and when they say that it's touching 100 degrees Celsius so easily, then just add 10 to 15 degrees Celsius more for the Indian climate and then assess those chips. and that those cooling components which are trying, and most of their test benches are open. So yeah, that's again 5 to 7 degrees easily when they go inside any of the cases. Yeah, Udit, I will definitely, because like those two, three other IEMs, and this is what I have as the set of IEMs currently. These are Moondrop Chews gifted by Shreyas Nismo, and he gifted me these because we were supposed to meet. He was in Delhi, Noida, and we were supposed to meet on a day. And I was like, due to this my birthday, and we can't meet. So he was like, I gotta meet you. I was like, no, 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 we'll meet tomorrow, please, please, please. But he kind of forced, so we met. So no complaints. I got a gift. So thank you. He's not available online, at least since the past few days. So yeah. Yeah, Projwal. Especially, I don't know, man. Like, it's totally on use to use case. If someone is getting a i7 or a Ryzen 7 and just mostly doing uh, typical work on their desktops, or just playing games which are not so just CPU dependent and are balanced out equally in terms of using both GPU and CPU, then it might be okay even for the long run. But yeah, like if you are rendering something, or if you are processing a data set for hours and hours, then yeah, and yeah, I would agree with you. If it's an i7 and an i9, or a Ryzen 7 or a Ryzen 9, and if the VRMs on the motherboard are not good, so yeah, that's going to get some problems eventually if the cooling inside the room is not good. But I was also checking how much the differences between the DDR4 and DDR5 RAM on the Intel 13 gen, and it actually just varies by 5% in some cases, 7 8% maximum in other cases. So even if someone doesn't want to upgrade their RAMs right now, and if you have a kit of, let's say, 3600 megahertz or 4000 megahertz, then I think one doesn't need to upgrade their RAMs for the 13 gen. But the obsession of churning out every single penny or every fraction percentage from your components, if someone has that obsession, then uh, you need to like invest a lot of money in for building a good system in this year. Hey John, how are you, man? How are you? Long time, long time, long time, long time. Hope you're doing good, man. Nice to have you here. Yep, yep, Projwal is right about DDR4 and DDR5. Yeah, I think it has a fixed cable, Rohan. Yeah, just double checking. Yeah, it has a fixed cable. Oh, nice. But that's a good thing that happened with you, YKR. Yep, yep, I agree. Spend bit extra on a GPU or a CPU. Hey, what's new? How are you? Nice to have you here, man. How are you? How are you? So guys, the net guy also runs a tech channel, and he puts out really good content. And what's new is the channel who I am a personal fan of. I love hearing his thoughts on IEMs and headphones and headsets. So do check him out. I'm personally a big fan of him. He's also a like small channel like me, because all the good small channels are going to stay small for a very long time, especially if we are covering stuff on tech. So fingers crossed that he surpasses me pretty soon, because his testing, especially for ANC stuff, is pretty thorough and awesome. I would love to do something like that in the future, but I need to invest a lot of time in it, at least initially. Uh, so basically, it's opaque if you already know what the performance of 12700K was, and because when you bought the 12600K, the 12700K was already in the market, so you knew what you were getting into. So if you want to go for 13600 KF, then the bump is obviously performance bump is there, but that performance option was already there with you earlier. So I'm personally not sure if you should upgrade. But if you are able to sell your 12600K at a good price, and if the difference between these two chipsets for you doesn't end up being higher, then yeah, definitely go with it. Otherwise, I mean, 12700K was already there in the market when you got the 12600K. So yeah, yeah, got it, Rohan. Ah, thanks. What's new? Like, it's a huge compliment for me, man, because I also watch only myself and couple more guys. So yeah. Oh, by the way, Abhishek, sorry, I keep calling you what's new. Free promotion for you, man. What's new? What's new? What's new? So yeah, everyone knows. Everyone can easily search you now. Yeah, Joe, you have been hustling pretty hard with the content, man. Like you're a never stop. You don't ever stop. You're like a bullet train with no end. You keep going straight. It's not even a loop. So yeah, good on you, man. I really like your studio. I just killed a mosquito, by the way. Live streaming and killing a mosquito together. Beat that skill. Please review Mubot. By the way, Shreya's also met what's new Abhishek in Dubai, I think. Yeah. So yeah, Shreya's was on a roll of meeting creators. So so yeah, he's not here, so I can't talk more about him. Without getting a reaction, it might get very dull. Tell something about the TV. Yeah, man. Let me write my notes on the TV soon. So yeah, okay, I'll try to share this story as quick as possible. So my TV basically, I had a View TV, which is some call it a Chinese TV or whatnot, but it's a obviously everything gets imported. The panels and everything, the motherboards and everything get imported from China. So the that TV died after 3.5 or I think up to 4 years. So I really wanted to go for an IPS panel TV this time. So I first went to the store and bought a LG UQ 8050. So that's an IPS TV panel. Everything looks good on uh, in the store. So I bought it. I got it home. Saw some videos quickly on it, and I was like, yeah, it's a fine TV. But in the night when I was watching this Amazon Prime, the Lord of the Rings show. So there were black bars on those on that content. So on the top black bar, I very easily spotted a clearly white backlight bleed spot. So I complained the next day, and they were like, you can take the refund, or you can take a replacement, or whatever, blah blah blah, or you can choose another TV. So I was like, choose another TV. Why not? So I again browsed for more TV. Most of the Samsung TVs had a VA panel, so I was like, not going for a VA this time. So I bought a LG Nano Cell TV then, and it was about 20,000 rupees more, uh, 250 300 US dollars. So I bought that TV. I was happy because yeah, there was a good difference in the picture quality among these two TVs. So as soon as the guy installed it, I played a black video. I closed all the curtains in the room, and it had way more backlight bleeding spots. So I was like, what the fuck? So I immediately asked the technician to take it back, and I was like, I'll again go for a Chinese VA panel TV. I'm so done with it. But then I went there and I did some research on the Sony TV, and it had and then I opted for it. It was again for the same price as the LG NanoCell TV. So you can call this just my bad luck or whatever, or maybe people just don't even notice these issues on their TVs. But both of the LG TVs had terrible backlight bleeding issues. So 2 out of 2 is like a really bad QA panel QA system process system they have here. So the Sony TV is fine, no such issues. But I will obviously make a video on it too, because that TV is kind of new for India, and I think for the many months ahead, a lot of people will be interested in buying that TV. Okay, I'm going to read some comments now. So yeah, it's opaque. If you have to also upgrade the motherboard and the processors, then don't do that. If you are eyeing for, um, but like I can only suggest you to wait for at least one more generation and then assess if you need to upgrade or not. So Abhishek, I think iGPU chipsets, uh, the Intel one is really unimpressive. I've been never impressed with them, but the 6000 series laptop iGPUs from AMD, uh, they are decent enough. They are good enough, but you still can't compare them with any mid-tier DGPU on laptops or, of course, on desktops. Yeah, Ryzen 7000 Projwell. I think the laptop ones are called 6000, but correct me if I'm wrong. Your TV story is novel worthy. Yeah, man. You competing stuff on a web series or game between you to get a board. What? Okay. GTA 5. Hello. Hello, Sandro 1D. I know this guy, I think. People have multiple YouTube accounts. Wait for me to. So, will I bought them yet? See, even YouTube doesn't like Aditya. They just try to spam one of his comments. Sudarja. Okay. Sam. This is Sam, right? Sandro and D. Bro, too many YouTube IDs. Hey Suman, how are you, bro? Nice to have you here. What's up? No, no, Abhishek. I've, man, just don't even make me speak on my gaming schedule, and there's no time. When I built this new PC, which was almost 3 years back, I did buy the Division 2 and I played a lot of it for about 2 months. And then after that, I tried to play some games here and there, but I couldn't be regular. And then I bought Cyberpunk thinking, oh man, I would really play this game. And I think after 3, 4 hours, uh, putting in total duration of me playing that game, I was not able to continue that game even. So yeah, man, all of my 3080 Ti is just using its power to render stuff in GPU dependent softwares and nothing more than that. And of course, video editing. Oh, Sandroid, man, then please introduce yourself. YouTube like Karina Karel again. How was it? The gang's all here. How are you doing? Hey, Gast, how are you? Gast? Jast? Gast. Gast, Jast. So what's up, Suman? Any new content you're going to put on your channel soon? Share with the guys here if you want. I haven't bought the parts yet. Would it be? No, man, don't upgrade. I mean, if you want to, you can, but you would also need to invest in your processor and then the motherboard. And then after some time, you might feel that you might feel to get 5% more performance by upgrading the RAM. So it's better you wait till the 14th gen or the next 3D cache processors from AMD. They might just blow your mind if it's anywhere close to what 5800 X3D performed. So you are already on a fairly new platform, so don't upgrade, because you would be also upgrading your motherboard and the chipset. And if it's gaming that you mostly do, then just be patient. Don't let the fancy new performance boost numbers lure you in spending more money on just a one in one new iteration of the processors. Which video, man? Let me see. Did you share it in? Oh man, there are so much stuff. Can't find the video, man. Upgrading, but I kind of knew that there would be bugs in any new major update of Windows 11. Initially when I tested the Windows 11 when it just launched, I felt the fluidity kind of didn't work for me. So I reverted back to Windows 10. I've been very much happy with it. So this is the reason why I don't, because if I mess up my workstation, my only workstation with any of the bugs, and if it's hard to revert back, then it will suck. Yeah, 40% or at least 30%. Don't ever spend your new money on parts which will again go obsolete in 6 months. If you were on a 10th gen platform or 11th gen platform, then I would have suggested you to go for the 13600K. But from 12600K to 13600, no, don't do that. Oh shit, one of my monitor screens just turned off. Okay, it's back. सैम ने ऐसा क्या कर दिया कि मुझे प्रूफ देना पड़े. By the way, my name is Deepak. Okay, okay, Deepak. So yeah, Sam is a good friend of mine, and he also has a similar ID. I think Sanders or something. He had the ID. So yeah, I got confused. Yeah, you're welcome, Opac. It's Opac. Yeah, he kind of just got a blue tick. So Abhishek, do you manage to game like occasionally or weekly or every fortnight or something like that? I feel a lot of people are just enjoying this chat room here, like Game Boy Advance. I for one never tried a Game Boy. I've tried it, but I've never bought it. I could never understood. I could never understand how people enjoy. Like I obviously when we were kids, those were the only graphics which we used to have. But I don't know. It's a totally different genre of gamers who enjoy such arcade games. I'm not one of them. I enjoy story modes and a quick match here and there of CS:GO at most. Yeah, man, Abhishek, I totally get you when you also try to do this YouTube hustle along with our other major part of life, then it gets really really tough. So basically, I was constantly pushing 3 to 4 videos every month because my videos reviews are quite thorough. So it takes me a good amount of time first to test them, and then to like chart the notes, and then script, and then video making shooting the video, and then editing. So I just had a baby 4 months back. So uh, it's been quite slow, but I shot 2 videos yesterday. the script part. So I'm gonna finish the edit hopefully in for the first video in about 2 days. I actually covered in the next video. I actually covered Shreya's Fold 4. So he gave it to me for 3 4 days. So yeah, Apex Legends I did try, and it was uh, like I just couldn't be patient, man. I was like, okay, I'm getting thrashed by everyone here, and of course it has a learning curve, and I need to learn some stuff. But uh, there's one more game which scares me even more, and that's Fortnite. I mean, what is that shit that people are building and just climbing on it in midair? I was like, oh man, this is too intimidating for me. So I kind of uninstalled it completely because it was eating all of my hard disk space. On the bright side, wait. So it's opaque. You currently use i5 9400. Yeah, so Abhishek, with me, it has always been like that. I used to do a lot of freelance apart from my job. So uh, in COVID, the freelance kind of diminished for me, kind of reduced heavily. So I did my research on YouTube, and I tried to understand why a lot of people are trying their hands on it. So in the end, I realized it's just not the view game. Having more views definitely helps. It helps a lot. Getting a lot of brand deals from very early, but I'm thoroughly enjoying this. But yeah, I do need to find more time to push out more videos. So yeah, it's kind of tough. So gaming, kind of like I'm what I am in my main profession because of gaming only. I wanted to be a game developer. Couldn't find a good college here, so I ended up being a 3D modeling artist or something like that. No development side because there was no good college. So yeah, it's kind of ironical that what got me into my career is something I'm not able to do these days. This is going to be a fun insight for all the young people in the chat right now. I see Deepak. I see Projwal. I see. Yeah, 3D modeling. Mostly, I pushed myself and I tried to stuck on to product modeling and rendering because that was the most, in my opinion, it felt like it is one of the most uh, relaxing uh, things to do in my field. Because if I had went into games or movies, then the scheduling of those things is just crazy, and for the same amount of salary I never ever agreed to work more hours than I should be doing. But a lot of people, a lot of artists do that, and I don't blame them. But they just love having those and it's like those AAA game titles names or huge movies they work on in their credits. So I never cared. I always cared about money. Yeah. This has also obviously not helped me increase my skill set when it comes to making something more artistically appealing. But I'm okay with it, man. If I'm making the same money, then or almost the same money, or maybe let's say if 20% less, and I'm having more time for my life to try out other things, then why not? It's a good. I think it's a good balance of things. But YouTube kind of uh, messed everything up. So yeah, back if your current PC specs are 9400, then you can definitely buy the 3600K with a new motherboard. I thought you already own the 12600K, and then you are asking that question. So if you can push out some more money, definitely go for the 13600K. That's my suggestion. Your ICs or iced cool your ICs. What part ICs in what part of my human body, Projwal? Yeah, Abhishek, I do have a Discord channel. Let me Discord server. I mean, there are some people there. Let me share the link here. I should have done this in the beginning, but not a very marketing brainy brain. Marketing brainy brain. Is that link clickable? Yeah, it is. Okay. So, Abhishek, if you don't mind sharing here, what do you do? Yeah, Ditya, your last comment has been auto spammed by YouTube master bot servers, bots, not servers. Sorry. So yeah, OPEC, you can definitely go for 13600K end of this discussion because you are upgrading and use the whole system anyway. So Yang is trying to make fun of me on Discord. What has he written? Let me read here only. And then I think shortly I'll end the stream. People don't usually announce when they come, let alone live. Yeah, man, that's true, but I live my life to the fullest by coming live, live. Mubot only fans. Oh yeah, a little bit of travel, I think, in any sort of career is good. If it expands to a lot of traveling, that then for the first 2 years the person would like that. That's what I have observed. I've never done this personally, but after 2 or 3 years, if you still do a lot of traveling, then your mind gets a very extremely unsettling because you never know uh, where your garments are after a few time. Like sorry, no, it doesn't sound boring at all. I'm upgrading for two reasons. One is to consume high quality and play the never newer games. Yeah, man, then go for the 13600K. ViewSonic XG2405. ViewSonic generally has great monitors, and I'm just not sure how their current service network is there in India. It used to be good, but if I check this specific monitor on our things, let me get back to you shortly. Oh, it's a TN panel, man. Don't go for a TN panel. XG2405. Okay, it's a old page I opened. Sorry. No, if it's a TN panel, don't go for it, man. There are way better options right now in the market. The MSI G4 G242 is a great alternative. There's also the BenQ. Which was that, man? All these numbers I never ever save them in my brain because I know they are available for anyone's access over to the web. Yeah, this EX214. This is also a great monitor. So MSI one and this one also. I'm pretty sure there are a few more. Affiliate link posted shamelessly in the chat. I will, okay, okay. I will want to learn. Okay. 240 hertz. Okay, 240 hertz. Honestly, I uh, don't know many monitors. Like I've never personally researched on one. Uh, I'll. I think you have just. If you have just joined my Discord, I'll share with you later after doing some research. So which one is it? Deepak? Okay, it's an IPS grade panel. Okay, okay. Sorry. Apologies. I don't know what page opened earlier. Yeah, it's a good monitor, man. But why do you want to spend more on this when there are good cheaper alternatives? You are spending 13 and a half. Yeah, then you can definitely go for it. No doubt. It's a good price. 13 and a half is a great price for this monitor. How are they able to sell it this cheap as compared to other online platforms? But yeah, it's a good monitor. Every new monitor would have slight variations here and there in terms of panel tuning, and apart from that, the IPS 144 hertz or 165 hertz monitors have been tuned so well by now on most of the brands that if you go with any decent brand's monitor that came this year, most of the panels will be good for most of the people. And if someone needs to nitpick, then there would be some variations here and there. Yeah, the stand is really handy. Once you really get, just a second, guys. The height adjustable utility is a must have on all the monitors. I did a mistake and bought the MSI monitor without the stand. I thought my for my wife's height, the way she sits on her PC, the height level will be okay. But then later I had to put some boxes under the stand of the monitor. So yeah, if a monitor you're getting a monitor at 13,500 with ViewSonic is generally good, so you don't need to worry about it. But there is fierce competition in this price segment also. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Also, just check if ViewSonic has on-site warranty, because if they don't, then don't go for it. Just call their customer care tomorrow and just ask. What is Rear Pro? Oh, if you're buying an arm anyway, then yeah, you can do that also. So yeah, guys, I think I should mm, end this stream now and have my dinner. I love food and I don't like delays when it comes to having my meals, and I like them hot and fresh. Did you just convert the US amount to rupees, OPAC? Yeah, that's true. Good stands are rare, like on any of the brands actually. So if you saw a video on this by any other reviewer who states the stand is good, and if they showed if it wobbles or not, then yeah, you can definitely go with something like this, because more or less most of the IPS panels at 144 hertz, 165 hertz, they all perform the same now. Like there would obviously be some variations or some a slight latency issue, but like, man, no one is that crazily competitive. Thanks, Abhishek. Thanks for being here for so long, man. I really, really appreciate it. and thanks for watching my content. These such compliments all keep me motivated, and you also keep pushing out the great content with your natural calm aura and nice puns. Keep it up, man. I do see ViewSonic put their ads every now and then here and there. But is 27K for a, अच्छा, it's a 240 hertz. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Has Artings covered it? I'm not sure if Artings has covered it. XG2431. Yeah, so it's a globally renowned panel. Why are you not keen on getting something with a 1440p resolution and 144 hertz? Wait a second, what did I play? Because I honestly believe playing games at 1440p is so much better than 1080p. Now people would hey Abhishek, thanks for it, man. It wasn't needed, but thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the uh, 5 AEDs. Much obliged. So you also plan a live stream in the future, and we can probably do it together or something. Just let me know if you ever ponder about that. And what else? What else? So yeah, if you're okay, Deepak, if you're okay playing games at 1080p for all that fast, ultra fast latency, then it's this is definitely one of really good options for the price. But I would personally say do check 1440p, 144 hertz, 165 hertz, 170 hertz monitors. The one from Gigabyte is really good, and then there are a bunch of options from MSI also. So do check them out also, because I do get this ultra fast latency. If you are a really good FPS player, like if you are if you are really ranked well in any sort of FPS game that you play, then I understand why you need such a fast refresh panel. Uh, but if you are if you are not that extreme of an enthusiast, then I would personally suggest go for a 1440p panel. But it is up to you. See, Abhishek, take care, man. Thank you for everything today. Okay, man, I got confused. Two guys at the same time. Yeah, the first one, Soundcore Life Q10, is a really good headphone for its price. Uh, I've seen it sell for 1500, 1600. So, and boom headset, best boom headset under 2K. Not sure. Let me check if my search reminds me of something. Actually, what do you mean by boom headset? Do you do you mean the microphone arm or something, or what? Ah, got it. Got it. So, okay, guys, I'll take you leave. Thanks for staying in for so long. And I honestly didn't think it will last for almost an hour. So, I'm just waiting if the first one replies to my question, and then I'll see you guys. All right, guys. I think the first one got his. I think I'm not aware of this, man. Sorry. Normal wireless headset. Oh, you need a normal wireless headset. There are so many options, man. Try to go for an IEM. These Moondrop choose if you like some really like decent amount of lows on your headset, then definitely consider this. The clarity isn't that great as compared to other IEMs because of this very nature that the lows are more enhanced on this year earpiece. And apart from this, I've obviously loved the ADX Pros, but there are so many options and there is not so much time to test all of these headsets. So basically, I'm pretty sure many of them have been already covered on YouTube by a lot of people. There are some good audiophile channels that I have discovered recently. All of them are small. If you try to search on YouTube, then you might also end up seeing one of those reviews. I will make sure to post the link of the guy I recently found. He's pretty good. So yeah. Okay, guys, thank you. Thanks a lot for staying here, for chilling with me for almost an hour. I hope Aditya is happy. He had been asking me to come online for many months now. And take care, everyone. Here's the camera. Mubot out.